And every time I'm so damn lost to what I loved and what I lost. But let's get lost in love tonight. Hear a second voice inside my head. It's telling me to say tonight again. And hold on to the words we always said would be forever, forever. Wait another day to clear my thoughts. So jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. I wanna run away with you. Let's run away together. Let's run away. Let's run away together. Let's run away. Swear we'd never say goodbye. Fall asleep to lullabies with something that I thought I'd never find. And what is right and what is wrong, and all I ever saw was love. But let's get lost in love tonight. Hear a second voice inside my head. It's telling me to say the night again. And hold on to the words we always said would be forever, forever. Wait another day to clear my thoughts. So jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. Let's run away together. Wait another day to clear my thoughts. So jump into a love that won't be forgotten. Forever, forever. Let's run away together.
What's happening, everyone? It is Thursday afternoon. It is way past 4:30. My apologies on that one.
I wonder whose fault that was.
Pillar to pillar time with your boy Zoogie, and Dodo. And we got special guests here from Headhunters, Hillbilly and Buddha. How you going, guys?
Yeah,
not
great,
too bad,
mate.
man. How are you guys going?
Yeah, it's been a good
know.
afternoon.
We're pretty there. We're pretty there.
Gotta love technology changing stuff up on you right before you go live. But yeah. I'm going to answer a question straight up. Well, say something straight up. If you guys want Hypecat to start coming here, it's going to have to be a different Hypecat. Hypecat is for hardcore only. That is theirs. So, we're here.
We ain't poaching. We ain't poaching.
We ain't poaching Hypecat. Hypecat's Hypecat.
So we can jump straight
into hardcore round 4 last night. So we had Headhunters, Defiance, and Slopperators. The return of the Slops.
And a good night too.
It was a
Yeah, it was a
great
good night.
It was amazing to watch you guys. You have really come up and just knocked it out of the park. As I was saying to you just before the stream there, I was a bit worried. Defiance and Slops are well established teams. And I've seen you guys play, but it was just that you're going up against two really big ones. But you guys nailed it last night. Really nailed it.
Man,
we did our best.
They brought the pain, all right.
Yeah,
So
we
good on
definitely did.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
No, not an issue at all. It's a
So,
pleasure being shot at by you guys.
Joe Blast community's kind of dodgy facial hair. Hey, yeah. Dan Flyers just talking about all the facial hair. Everyone's got to have facial hair.
Yeah.
The baby faces have got to piss off. I'm glad to see you've got yours back, Dodo.
My facial hair covers the double chin.
So wait, are you saying I have to shave mine off again? Because I'm happy to shave it off again.
Don't shave it off again. So going into last night, you guys obviously trained pretty hard going into it. Were you worried about slops, or Defiance?
A little
Yes and
bit
no.
with slops. We don't know slops. Well, we haven't even played slops before, so it's pretty much a new team for us to come against. So we don't know how they play or their play style. So
there's no footage that we could see. No comps that we knew of them playing, so we were in the dark.
Yeah.
I suppose that's what happens when you have a team that hasn't really been around or hasn't been active in the scene for the better part of over half a year, and they just came back last night, and you guys happened to be against them.
Oh, they brought it. One of the matches against Defiance, I was like, damn, I hope they don't bring this sort of game to our sort of match, because mate, they were on fire as well. They did really well.
Yeah, they did. They did excellent, especially with a couple new team members on their team as well. So yeah, they did play really well last night. So I like to hand it to the Slops, as playing really well. So they're good on them, and hopefully with their new players on the team, they can progress forward and train a bit harder with those new players and go back to the level they were.
Yeah.
And then hopefully verse them when they're strong again. It'll be a good tight comp then.
Indeed.
Yeah, I definitely see them stepping back in pretty heavily. With them coming back, they came back for the Gel Blaster League and the Nationals and everything like that. They're definitely getting back in there. So it's good to see.
Awesome. It's good to see that it's not a team that's going to fade out. It's good to see someone's picked up the branding in the team and bringing it back into the league again.
Yep. Exactly right.
Yeah, so we had Defiance come away with 4 wins last night. Is that right?
Yeah, they smashed it.
They won every game last night.
Yeah, they're a really good team, man. Hands down, they are a really good team. You can tell by the communication, the style they play, and the tactics they use on the field. Yeah,
I was noticing
really
it, rewatching it this afternoon. Just them sort of getting to a point, and they'd go, right, we're going to clear now, and they just both sides of the field just push up and through. So
exactly right. Yep.
Oh, that was strong when they took the last round against the Slops. when it was like 5-on-1, and I felt sorry for the guy hiding behind the pillar at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think your daughter's right behind you.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh man, your daughter's right behind you.
I didn't even see you there, Bubba. What's up? Yeah. Grab a snack. Didn't even see her.
Magician.
Sorry.
Dad's on duty.
Can you have chocolate? Yeah, right. A little bit. We've got dinner yet.
I also just want to add, like, with terms of slots coming back, after all was said and done last night, Kathy was talking to him out in the staging area, and apparently during the stream there was a lot of love for the new girl in the slots who was playing on that rear pillar. And look, for a person who's never played before, she really kept upping herself every single match from what I could see. So good on her.
It's actually good to see more females actually getting into the sport now.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
It's actually really good.
I don't know if
that's a big positive.
Don't know if you noticed, saw or keep up it with the Townsville leagues and that, but Femme Fatale last weekend actually came away with the win at the Townsville comp that they were running, which is an all-girls team.
No, that's really good.
It's so good to see these all-girl teams and just more girls playing.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's such a sport that it's so easy for anyone to just pick up a blaster and get out there. So.
Yep, no matter what age you are too. So you can have
exactly.
older people in their 60s playing, even older than that possibly. So yeah, it's really awesome.
Leave me alone, Hillbilly.
No, I'll just say it's really good to see the whole gel ball community grow, and we're all doing it together as a team, like as a big group.
Yeah.
So it's really good to see.
It's definitely a different type of community than most hobby communities. Everyone's got everyone's back.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yes, I can open it.
Distractions keep on coming.
Yeah.
So how you guys feeling after your win last night? You guys are into the next round, and are you nervous for who you're gonna be facing next, or?
Definitely. I think we got Insidious. Who else we got?
Are we in week 5 or 6?
You're in week 4 at the moment.
We're not versing Laylax or Gravediggers. I think we're in the one after that.
We're in 6.
So that's.
I'm not nervous at all. I won't be there.
Yeah, Valhalla's the Accusers. That's the team.
Oh, look at that! You got the runners up and
Insidious,
the winners.
Valhalla's Accuser. Oof.
That's gonna be a tough one.
That's gonna be a hard
definitely
one.
Gonna be. Yeah, definitely will be. Definitely gonna be a tough one. That one.
But really, these next 2 rounds are like both of them a solid lineup. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We got Laylax, Gravediggers, Defiance, and.
Next week is Damage Cartel, Laylax, Gravediggers, and Defiance. And then round 6 is Insidious, Valhalla's, Yakuza, and you guys, Headhunters. So
we stand a chance.
Yep.
You know,
everyone stands a chance. It's so easy.
I'm not going to write
exactly right.
So can't write ourselves off just yet.
Yeah.
We could play really good that night. You never know.
Yeah, that's the nature of the sport. It's so easy for blasters to go down for, an easy get carried away, pull that blaster away from the shoulder, bam, red card, done. Like it happens so.
Especially hardcore.
Yeah.
And the refs eagle eyes too at hardcore. So
dodos.
Watch everything.
There's a couple of. There's actually another ref in the chat at the moment. You got old Chris from Health Gels.
Yep.
Chrissy.
Myself and
good lad.
Both refs. So it's tough. It can be tough. A good example last night was that run from the X to the other opposing break wall with the flag hang, like without being hit. That was insane, and I was following every second of that. So like,
Yeah.
My God.
I was actually standing behind the brake wall when Quinn came flying in 100 miles an hour, and he actually moved that brake wall a bit, and he crashed into it pretty hard.
I was at the other end behind the brake wall trying not to scream and shout because I knew the camera was just above my shoulder.
Oh, look, that was an insane play, and I'm glad. I'm probably the first time I've ever seen it get pulled off too. First time I've ever seen it get pulled off. So
Yeah.
that was awesome to see.
Yeah.
And I hope if he is watching like this at the moment, should be really proud of that because that was awesome.
Yeah.
Especially on a field
I
like
think
that.
he is.
How it's so
I think he is
tight,
proud.
Close. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Like getting it on the SSA field is one thing because there is so much cover. Getting it on that hardcore field, man, like that is
a lot harder.
Insanely
tight, tiny
difficult.
field. Yep.
So,
yeah.
Even in saying
a lot of angles.
I don't think anyone at SSA has even done it yet. I
think,
yeah.
No, there's been bonuses. We got a bonus on us.
I think
we caught
Carnage
2
did
flag grabs and Div 1 Saturday.
Yeah.
A bit different when you're being chased down the field though.
Yeah.
Being taken by surprise. Like,
Yeah.
There is a bit of a difference. So I'd love to see something like that happen again, but we don't know anything could happen. So
we'll see if we can make it happen.
Yeah.
I need a new accomplishment for
Jesus. You're gonna keep that locked up, eh? Now the people gonna know what we're gonna do.
But yeah, another amazing night at Hardcore. I say it every week. You know, get on there, rewatch it, watch it if you haven't watched it. It's one of those ones that you just need to tune into.
And I just want to thank the teams again for an amazing night last night. Everyone, sportsmanship was up there as well. Everyone was really good last night. So
I've been hearing that all of this season. I've been hearing how good everyone has been, and it's great to hear. It really is.
Yeah, it's honestly it is great to hear and great to see also. Yeah. So kudos to all the teams out there doing it. Yep, it's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so.
Yeah. But you guys are still a relatively newish team. Like you guys only really came about late last year, didn't you?
Round 5 of the hardcore comp, which was the last one for the year, and from there we've done 2 SSA events and 2 more hardcore events. So we're only in our 3rd hardcore event. Hit the field maybe 5 or 6 times for comps, and that's it. Relatively new.
Yeah, well, again, like you get better by playing more, and you guys are definitely playing more. So, and it's definitely showing in your gameplay. So, keep it up. Keep up all the good work. Honestly.
Thanks,
for
guys.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
And how did you
we
guys?
We kind of need a boost.
Yeah, you guys did fairly well at Div 1 too, didn't you?
Yes, we come 8. Sort of middle of the pack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I can remember I've been stalking your Instagrams and Facebooks and stuff.
We could have done a little bit better had the Gravediggers not wiped the floor with us and everybody else. That clean slate knockout in the first round just put us down.
Yeah, we had a similar issue. We had Valhalla's straight up in Pro Div, and they clean sweeped us, and it's just that kick in the guts at the start of the
yeah. But in all fairness, there's nothing we could have done against the Gravediggers. Like if you saw their last match at Hardcore, they took the first game off Yakuza. And that's you got to be good to take Yakuza.
You guys played Gravediggers, Anarchy. You got a round on them. One on the Defiance Underdogs. You 3-0'd Wolfpack. Then 2-1 against Insidious. So you're going up against boys you've already played here, like next week. Oh, the fortnight, sorry. Going up against Insidious again, and then Evolution you're 3-0'd as well. Like, you boys are really showing your stuff out there, and it's great to see. I'm loving seeing these new teams just.
Well, we played with. We had 3 new players for Div 1 too. On our team.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That is very nice.
So
there you go. Look at that. Check that out. Now, what is this that I see from Callum here? Instead of a hype cap, we just get a gif of Dodo dancing in Speaky Big gear.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spandex.
Get the TikToks out.
Lucky for you.
I've got the green screen to be able to gif it.
I've also got a green screen in the other room. So whose place are we doing this at?
I don't care, man. I'm happy to record you dancing in nothing but your Speed QB gear. We might get banned on Facebook for this.
Dodo only.
Possibly.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be OnlyFans GIF.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna start opening up our OnlyFans now, and that's what you're gonna get. You can still get me in Speaky Big gear, and that's it. Oh, I'm not gonna let that one down now.
Nope. It's on video too now.
Yep, it's been recorded.
It's been
there
recorded. It's up on the internet. You can never get rid of it now. It's there.
Out there.
It's there.
Nah, it's there forever. Oh well.
So are you guys looking at getting into, or are you in Gel City? Are you guys doing the Gel
We
City
are
Cup?
not.
No.
But
Not at
we
the
want
moment.
to get some teams running in Gel City.
Yep.
Yeah, we want to expand out to more competitions and stuff like that. That's our aim, our future aim. So
It
But at
does
the moment,
does
we're-
get hard when you've got like a sort of single run of people running, even damage. Like, you know, we've got two teams, and even then we're sort of like, can we get a team
Struggling to
together
get
for
one
Gel
team.
City? It's just, you know, we've got
Yeah,
our people.
we need to
And
recruit
that's
a few
right,
more
people-
people so that we can have the two teams and run split comps
Yeah.
and stuff. Because at the moment, between 5 or 6 of us, it's a little bit hard to guarantee everyone can be at every comp.
Yeah.
So hence the
There's a
introduction
lot
of a
of
few
people
new guys.
work on certain days and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
some people can't make it to all comps.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit hard sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely makes it hard, especially when it comes to training and that as well. We
Yeah,
find
exactly
it a lot.
right.
Just trying to get everyone together with how spread out we are for a training session is near impossible.
We're lucky in regards to we're mainly all Ipswich based. So for us, it's not too far to get into hardcore for a training session.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
everyone having money the same week is the hard part.
Yeah, that's the next one.
Yep. Then that's what it comes down to a lot of the time as well.
Yeah.
But hey,
Exactly right.
if there's a will, there's a way.
Yep.
That's it, mate. That's it.
We'll make it
If you
work,
love-
that's for sure.
Yeah, if you love the sport, you'll make it work.
Exactly. Alrighty, what else we got here? Do we have any
So I had a
questions
question
that are
earlier from Sam. He wanted to know why you took THC out of your name.
Just more professionalism, a better look.
It
for us.
was always trigger happy cannibals with the trick on THC and whatnot. Have a look on, no, it's just gel blasters. But trying to snag a serious sponsor, we need to drop that affiliation and try and clean up our look and get ourselves out there.
Very nice.
There you go.
Plain and simple.
That's yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
No, there's not much else to say about that. Like, that's good explanation, good answer.
Yeah, we just want a cleaner look. We don't want anyone thinking otherwise. We want a brand that any company can pick up or anyone willing to pick us up can associate with and not feel that there's any tarnish off the name.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Definitely.
All good.
Definitely. It's yep.
It's a big thing.
It's a big
If you
thing.
wanna-
It is a big thing in this industry, in this sport, I should say. You know, getting a sponsor behind you helps so much. Just to be able to, you know, just keep on top of your blasters. Blasters
Yep.
is something that just go down so easily, and you just want to make
Yep.
sure you've always got, not even like top of the line, best in business sort of gear. You just want a good, reliable blaster that can just keep that semi
Exactly
going
right.
nice and straight all day long, you know?
Yep. That's
So-
it.
Well,
mate.
most of us
That's
try
it.
and have a spare or 2 or 3 we will bring with us. So if one boys goes down, here, grab mine, take my spare. It's all set up, ready to go.
Yep, and that's a good perfect outlook to have, because always need a backup. Might even need a backup of a backup. You don't know.
Need a backup
Yeah,
of a backup
exactly
of a backup
right,
of a backup of a backup of a
You
backup.
That's it.
You can step on the field and use your blast for a minute and it could fuck out, you know, and then you can go get the other one, and that one could stuff out.
Yeah.
You know, you never know with blasters. You know, anything can happen with them. So it's always good to have a few spares hanging around that you can use. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at me. I glued my hop up on sideways the other day and destroyed it, pulling it off. So now my laser is now sitting in a box and parts because I don't have a hop up for it.
Ouch. Quinn's just saying I'm the only one in the team with one blaster and it's not fixed yet. That's
sorry, Quinn. I'm getting there. I'll put the parent in this weekend, brother.
You need to play a bit more games, Quinn.
Look at that, Quinn. You've been called out, mate. So
mate, you don't even need a blaster, Quinn. Get real. Yeah. Look at that play last night.
And I'll Callum here is just be like me and run into a wall and snap your blaster in half.
Yeah.
My dude.
I can remember seeing someone snap their blaster out at Donnybrook when we first started. I think you did it too, didn't you, Dodo?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, maybe it was...
Someone did it at TAC Ops.
I can remember just seeing someone swing around and they hit a barrier and they hadn't upgraded any handguard or anything. It was still the old nylon handguard. The whole front end just snapped off. And he's just standing there like, what do I do? Like, what
one
can
of our
you do?
First
it's
games
dead.
At TAC Ops. I had that playing zombies.
That. Yeah.
The guy was so scared he ran straight through the bushes and come out with just a receiver.
Oh, shit. Quinn's just saying one of the blokes who goes for a few months, comes back, pulls some insane shit, then dips again. You're not allowed to dip this time, mate. I think
lock him away.
I don't know.
We want to see more of those runs.
Maybe
we want to see more Chop.
Ghost him for about a year and then bring him back and see how he plays.
Yeah.
No, we're not ghosting him. He's ghosting us. Let's get that right, okay? He's ghosting us.
Sam's just saying he bent his like a banana at training his blaster. Man, I have seen some wild accidents and stuff with blasters. Oh, it's just so easy to just people going to run and they'll knock their drop stock a little bit and it won't have been bolted on properly or whatever. It just snaps and they've got this stock just hanging out the back from the battery
3D
cable.
printed ones, yeah.
Just hanging from the battery cable. He's like,
I've done that.
Just stop.
It's already
dead. It's dead already. It's dead.
Stop it. Oh, alrighty.
To all the wires off my FCU, Jack. Snap the drops. Oh, man. That's, Callum,
I've got the famous question.
Yeah.
What team do you hate losing to the most or refuse to lose to the most?
I don't know.
Team would we refuse to hate? No. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now,
who do you hate the most to lose to? Yeah.
Lose to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a couple exceptions to this rule. So one, you can't pick Aussie Elite or Midnight Kendo because those two literally get brought up every single time. Those two get brought up every single time. I just want to know who else, any other teams out there to anybody would they hate to lose to?
That's actually.
I would. I want to say damage.
Damage.
Only because every time we've played, Trick's been standout with tips and stuff like that. With like run and put the blaster up over your face and all. Like he's just been really, really supportive. Some people don't see it that way, but I don't know. I just hate losing to them because they're decent guys in general.
awesome.
That'll make Trick's head go. He was so upset with the whole, with you saying.
Let's keep inflating it, right?
Just with you saying about the blaster in front of the face and that. Like, he used to go on to us about, like, guys, blaster hits don't count. Cover yourself. Cover yourself with your blaster.
Yeah.
Now blaster hits
just
count.
All
He's
those
like,
little tips.
What do I do?
That was last comp, yeah. But just in general, like all the tips he gives us and everything like that, and because they're one of the more popular teams and everybody looks up to them, I hate losing to them.
Yeah.
No offense, everyone can say Aussie Elite and Kendo are really good, but we don't have much to do with those teams, okay? Yeah. We're always standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder with Damage Cartel at hardcore and stuff like that. So for me, it's more personal to lose to those guys.
Yeah.
So you're grave diggers, eh? Ash?
Yeah, I'm grave diggers. Yep.
Quinn's just said he doesn't mind losing the damage as long as he hits Dodo. He's good with it.
What is it with me? What is it with me?
So we've got another question. Sam's just asking, dream team, top 4 players. Go. Like, yourself and 4 other players. What would be your dream team?
What, from our team or from every team?
From every team.
Ooh, I don't even know all the teams that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't know that much about
me, Trick, Mush, and
Morgan. I reckon it'd be me, Trick, Mush, and Morgan.
Yeah.
And one more. Because it's only 4. One more.
Yeah,
probably Ben from
Jesse.
Yakuza, yeah.
Ben. And Jesse.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a solid player.
So that was one, and then the Hillbilly. Who was your 4?
Mush, Trick, who did I say? Ben from Yakuza, and there's another bloke on Yakuza as well that trained with us or played with us that one time, Cam.
Oh, is that Caleb with the dark hair?
Yeah, the bigger bloke.
Yeah.
He's from Yakuza as well.
I'm not too sure.
Ghana?
He pushes pretty hard too. Might be him. Yeah, I think that's him.
Yeah.
Tall bloke? Like really
yeah.
Tall? Yeah, Ghana.
Yep.
There you are. All right.
Sam's just like, just say Yakuza. Like, it's like, yeah.
Or Yakuza and Trick.
Yeah. Me, Trick, and the other Yakuza boys.
Oh my God.
So, just going through all their socials and that over the last couple of days after asking these boys to come on, and Hillbilly, you've got a picture that I absolutely love, and I want to see more of this on socials and scrims and stuff. I want to see this Hillbilly hat used a lot more.
Yep.
Come on, throw it on for us.
Show the audience.
Come on, you got to throw it.
Got my headphones on, so they won't look as good, but there's the Hillbilly hat.
So, I love this Hillbilly hat. I grew up in the country. I grew up in the sticks. I grew up out Kilcoy Way on a property. I love my country. And I saw this Hillbilly hat, and I thought, this guy's called Hillbilly, and I think my Hillbilly hat's better than his. But then there was the other thing too.
Here that goes with that hat.
There's another thing that I've got with this to make me real hillbilly, and I don't know if it's in tune at the moment. But
oh no, he's brought out.
Do you play banjo?
You're mistaking hick for hillbilly.
Oh, it's
they're the same thing. They're the same thing.
Look at that.
Come join the Hillbilly Club.
Hillbilly Club, new team, Hillbillies.
The Hillbillies, yeah.
The Hillbillies. Let's do that.
Can I join on account of I got no teeth?
Yes, done. Yes.
I thought teeth were optional.
All true hillbillies have no teeth. Come on.
Well, better not throw mine out then, eh?
I can't wait to get mine back.
Oh my!
But yeah, it's like just this picture, man. Like I absolutely love it. Just I don't know if you guys ever saw. I and two of the guys from Damage dressed up in bloody tiaras and tutus and stuff for 3v3s ages ago. It was our way of bringing a bit of fun. And I saw this photo, saw your hat on, and it was just like fun. Yes, fun.
Yep.
This needs to be more. Like
I try to bring the fun for the Headhunters.
Yeah.
So to try and break up the seriousness from the comps and training and stuff like that, because you're allowed to have fun. That's what the sport's about as well. All about having fun.
The only reason we're there.
And other teams as well. So it's good to see everyone putting on a character. I'd say so. No, it's really good. It's awesome. And I'll definitely will do it more often since you guys want it more. I just can't wear it in games.
Well, it'll just make it bigger target. Sam's just saying, tell Buddha to check out Hayseed Dixie after the live stream. Hayseed Dixie. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if I should Google it right now.
I feel like that's some form of
this could be a blue waffle moment. I don't know. If you live react.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a band. It's a band.
Okay.
They're a hillbilly band.
Do we here in the chat have any questions for the lovely Headhunters here today? Because I'm sure they would love to answer your questions. And if in return, if you guys have questions for us, feel free to ask as well.
I got a question for Hillbilly. How come your shirt says Headhunters and mine says Dead? I can't even read it backwards.
Mine's backwards too on my side, so I can read yours normal. So yours is normal. It's just the way the camera is, I think. Camera's sweet.
Told you I'm not tech savvy.
I've got a question for both of you guys.
Yeah.
What made you join Speedball? What made you give you the passion to play the sport?
My first experience was going and watching our mate V play with one of the first Damage games. He was a good mate of ours. He got into the team, and I was like, not my thing, but I'll come and support you, man. Like, good on you for being in a team and stuff. So I went down and watched him, and by the end of the day,
fell in love.
I need this in my life. And originally, I thought it was just going to be me joining a team for like exhibition matches and that. Next thing I know, like, no, you're on a solid team. You're with Damage B. This is what you're doing. But yeah, Sam's saying in chat here, like, Zeke and I actually met through LARPing before we were gel balling. So that was my first sort of love with that. Just sparked everything. Just watching from the sidelines and watching how fast paced it was. I had to be part of it. So,
what about you, Dodo?
I was more of a tag along for the longest time. While V and Zuggy were out playing with at hardcore with them, like with Damage training and whatnot. Before they had a speedball field, I was just kind of there to make my own footage at the time. All I was doing was making my own footage for community out there. And then one day, one fateful afternoon, I got a message from Trick saying Zuggy is really sick, and he asked me to ask you if you could fill in for him. And I was just like, okay. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and and then my first event came along. Absolutely nervous out of I was shitting my pants essentially. And here I am. Everyone's got these like really cool stuff. They got like jerseys. They got cool masks. They got all this stuff. Here I am with like a cheap $35 face mask and a black shirt with my old red scarf and looking like a bit of an idiot. And then after that day, I kind of got dragged into the team, and that's how I am now.
Nice.
Sweet.
And the same as like Zuggy and V, I was also a LARPer as well. I was already good friends with him at the time, and we just kind of transitioned from LARP to
seen you and Chris
novel.
do a bit of LARPing last night with the
Oh, you killed him. You killed him, Dodo.
Look, if you want to know what real kills is, I've got a little something here. All right.
Alright, show us. Bring it out.
It takes up the entire room.
Keep your pants on, but.
It takes up my entire room.
That's nice.
This is a warhammer.
Yeah.
I've caused many an injury on. So
that thing was
take your head
brutal
off.
to get hit with. It whipped so much. It was bad. Too much weight in one end.
There was well, that's why it's dead short in it. It's a bit shorter than it used to be, but you know.
So I'm going to throw that back at you guys. What got you guys back into speedball and that? Like, what drew you sort of out of just sort of casual games into the competitive world?
Ash is going to blame me, and I'm going to blame hardcore. All right. I'll tell you how this is going down right now.
Well, that's a good point. Well, I think hardcore is the birthplace of many speedsoft teams.
Definitely.
To be honest.
Definitely.
Exactly. Like most of us, like we all start off as mill simmers, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like outdoor
Just
fields.
wanting to hit the field, yeah.
Yeah, and then when hardcore opened their field up, then we jumped on their field and pretty much fell in love with the close quarters there. Quick, fast, adrenaline pumping. Just always get the shakes before I play. I always get nervous. Even last night I was shaking like a leaf before I got on the field. But no, I think it's just that adrenaline rush I get from it as well. I just love it. And playing with my teammates as well, the Headhunter boys. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I think for me, Kathy and Toby are a big inspiration why I'm still playing. Like we all met them at Wakehole, and
At the
once the field opened,
event.
we came back to hardcore as soon as it opened, and kept spending as much time as possible getting to know them. And Toby asked me if I was busy one day. He needed some help building the speedball field. Well, I spent the next 2 to 3 weeks in there every single, or 2-3 days a week building the speedball field for them, you see. Yeah. And at that point, me and Ash sat down over the kitchen table, and we needed a reason to keep some of our boys that we've been playing together out in some of the other fields that are closed down together, and we came up with the Headhunters because we had a field that we knew was going to be built and a competition that was coming, and we had to be a part of it. So we did everything in a rush. 2-3 weeks before the competition started, we got jerseys in, we got the team together, and we put it together from there.
Name, everything.
Yep. All last minute.
I just want to quickly go back to a question that was asked a couple of minutes ago. I never got around to actually asking it. It's a question from Alex here. He's asking, how many members do you guys actually have?
7 or 8.
We have 8, but we actually lost one of our members, Cody. He's got a pretty bad knee injury at the moment.
To both knees.
So he's going for, both knees, So on one knee he's getting operation done, so he'll be out for a while. So we're probably down to 7. And
then on training last week, he destroyed his good knee.
Yeah.
So
knees, they just
knee
go
pad,
bad.
knee pad.
Yeah.
All of his knee pad.
Hardcore's just saying, I would say it's Kathy, that love you guys too, and that's to you guys. Just after your comment. So.
We love them too.
Yeah.
We love them. We wouldn't be here without hardcore. That's the honest truth.
Exactly. Yep.
I think, as Dodo said, that there's a lot of people that have got a lot to be thankful for with hardcore. There is definitely a lot of teams that have come out.
Oh, they're just great people. They give everybody a chance. Staff are great. The venue's great. You can't complain. Yeah. You really can't.
They look after everyone really, really, really well.
Yeah.
So
they look
hospitality
after
is really good.
Everybody. So their family, and they look after everyone that goes and plays there, and as best that they can.
Dan Fire's just saying, feel for the bloke who chucked the knee. Who is it? Who is that? Obviously Dan himself is in a knee brace. I noticed today. I've never noticed. Yeah, he was just wondering who was it that threw the knee.
Cody Adams. So Adams 03, I think it was.
Yeah, Adams 03. Yep.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And he's a good player too. So it's.
Yeah.
He's my wingman. If I run down one side, I know he's on the other side running down distracting, or I'm decoying for him. If I run, he runs. I don't feel the same on the field without having Cody to back me up.
Yeah, I think he pulled his tendon off his knee, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, real painful.
Oh, the more we talk,
Yeah.
the more I begin to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've got another question from Sam. If you could pick any tech as a sponsor, who would it be?
Ooh.
I'm going to say because of my relationship with hardcore and that at the moment, if I could pick any tech, it'd be hands down Rowan.
Rowan.
RPM. Well, hey, if Rowan's here, yeah, you might have a future, team you could sign on. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I like Lockie too. Lockie's good from hardcore.
Yeah.
He's a good
Yeah.
bloke. I like his tech work. He's done mine and Mitch's tech work. Mitch's Monk, the white one. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Yeah. Have seen
page.
that.
Yeah. He did that one, and that blast is absolutely.
Now, what was the question again? If we could have a tech to what? Look after us or sponsor us? Sponsor, it would be Rowan. If I had a tech I could rely on, it's Lockie.
Yeah. Yep, Rowan, and then tech Lockie.
Yep.
We've got another question here from Callum. Is there a team in the scene that they really want to play against and beat? And do you guys have any aspirations of competing over in the EU?
Would love to.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
We got to get out of Div 1 and into Pro first.
We don't. There could be anything awaiting for you at the end of first div if you win. Who knows? You could get something out of it. We don't know what's going to happen.
But honestly, that would be the dream. That would be the dream. I think anyone would think that would be the dream. Any team, so to go over to AU. So it would be awesome to go to Europe.
It was a two-part question. And then, was there a team in the scene as a whole which you like to play against and beat?
Against who?
So, if you could play anyone in the scene, like in Speakeasy as a scene, who would you love to verse and beat?
Probably the two bigger names like Ozgel probably would be one of them. Yeah, that'd probably be. Yeah, Ozgel, I reckon.
I believe this question is also going outside of Australia. If you could pick anyone, the entire Speakeasy scene.
So for me, it's Uplift. 100%. I want to play those French boys.
Look, I'm a bit. You could be bandwagon, but I'm all for that second to none. I want to beat them.
Yeah.
I talk shit about one of them a lot to him. So one day I gotta.
Probably one of the crazy Russian teams. Know what Russians are like?
Yeah,
crazy.
I've actually been. They've been putting up a lot of stuff. The Russian Speakeasy scene the last couple of days, and man, they're coming. There was a team that I saw. They were in full camos, like they were mill simming, but they were sliding around on the floor like crazy.
Madmen.
It was insane. Absolutely insane.
Crazy Russians.
I'm not too up on the international scene. Like I said, I'm not too tech savvy, so I don't get online much. But if I was going to beat anybody, it'd have to be Aussie Elite and win, just so I could say I'm proud on my own home ground.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam's also asked a question. If you could look into the future to you winning a comp, which comp would you want it to be?
Probably hardcore would be a good one to win for us because it's sort of our home ground. So
that's our home field, home ground. We want our name on the plaque.
Yeah. SSA would be good too, but mainly hardcore I think. More so because it's our home field. So
you're
to have
prouder
that
at home.
Right for that comp would be
It's nice to
cool.
get your name on that plaque in that office,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like,
Exactly
this is
right.
our home field, and that's our name right there. So.
Yep.
That's what I want.
Yeah. And I really want to see you do it. I really do. I think a lot of people are really putting their money on, Yakuza Valhalla's, but it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game.
That's it.
I want to
Let's
shake
see.
up. I like
hope
shake
so.
ups.
Yeah. Well, we'll definitely do our best to play
Yeah.
our best too. So I'm not going to make it easy, as you guys know. We don't make anything too easy.
No.
We try and fight. So
Yeah.
that's what we do. So
Good mentality. Keep it that.
yeah.
Sam's just wondering when Headhunters coming training with Valhalla's keepers.
We'd love to
Whenever
do
they
training.
invite us,
Yeah.
send us a message, hook it up, message one of us, we'd be there, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'd love to train.
We need to train with
you
more
guys.
teams and get some more
Yeah.
decent training, and it's hard to get 6 people on a field and train, and it's 3v3, and it's nothing like a competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
So on this one, I'm going to say we need the help of you other teams, guys. Like, give us a shout out, invite us along, get us training with you. That'll help us out a lot.
Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, everyone out there, like, do this. It's great. It's good when you get with another team and do some just scrims and stuff.
And
It's
you
great.
build a good relationship too. Like we've trained with the Grave Diggers a fair bit, and we got a really good bond with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're an awesome bunch of people, and yeah, they've helped us out a lot with training and stuff like that. So I guess the improvement you guys see in us is what Grave Diggers has helped us as well. So
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to the
training
Grave
with
Diggers.
the Grave Diggers has helped.
Yeah, so I want to give them a shout out for helping us as well along
Yep.
the way.
Definitely.
Nice.
So, I think you're going to get hit up pretty good, like there's a
Oh, look at that.
big scrim
Bunch of
orgy.
people.
Yeah.
We've done that at hardcore before. It was like 15 versus 15 full auto on the hardcore on the speedball field.
Look at that.
That was messy.
I'm pretty sure that's when Jesse collided with the one of those wing walls.
Yeah,
Yes, when he
when we
slipped
got
on
that
the
meme.
mag door. The mag door, and he's, yeah. I've still got Gwen in my head now.
I just want to kind of throw a little mention out here. I think it's more towards myself and Thuggy, but it's from your boy Alex from Eat My Gels. He kind of said, like, I still remember the early days of Urban Jobble 2019, playing on the field, the OG field.
Man, I'm trying to get back there. I was actually going to go back to Urban this weekend because I was looking at where I wanted to play this weekend. I haven't played at Urban in ages, and I sent a message to Shaka because I got to pick up my UDR, and I'm like, hey man, is that fire at under 300 these days? And he's like, it's settled in a bit. It's like around the 280, 290 mark. I'm like, can I fire anything other than elite gels and hardened gels through it? He's like, yeah, probably not, because it's DSG and the strength of the spring, it'll probably just explode shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can't go to Urban because I need to get a blaster.
Just take your small thing out.
The little beast.
Yeah, take the little beast.
See, I'm hitting hardcore up Saturday night now for training, but yeah. I've been wanting to get back to Urban for so long, but it's so hard because all my blasters have now progressed past that point where I can really use them at Urban because of their restrictions. I'd love to be able to make it for one of their like hardcore style nights where you can use the harder gels and that, but I'm always working those nights, so it's just one of those things. I'm talking to Shaka about, I need to rebuild my old Gen 9s basically, do some stage 1 upgrades and just leave it at that, just so I could go and play at Urban.
It's all you need, but I personally don't like my blasters over 300.
Yeah.
To me, my magic number is 280, and that's where I like to sit.
Yeah, my Raptor, this thing.
I got two of them.
Don't get Cam talking about Raptors.
This thing is shooting 320. My first Shaka build, really. Absolutely love this thing. It's fairly straight for 320, But yeah, my UDR, which is the DSG, is running, yeah, as I said, like just under 300 now. So the spring's settled in a bit. So
both my blasters, my mains are Raptors. I just love them.
Yeah, they're a good solid build. I love them.
I run the Falcor Blitz.
Yep.
I love that blaster. It's nice.
You've always looking at the running the Apaches when they come out, or you just looked into them?
Apaches? No, not yet.
Azrael's new tappetless cylinder head, so you don't have to worry about a tappet plate.
Oh yes, definitely looking at them for sure.
I broke my tappet plate the other day, the other week at training. Snapped in half.
Ooh!
Was that what it was?
The tail
was it
end, the tail end.
Oh.
Yeah. The
came off and jammed the gears up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ouch.
Just snapped clean off.
Sam's just asked, hey Dodo, how many times you asked Zoogie to get his small thing out?
Too many times.
Too many times. Too many times.
If you could build... Oh, here we go. Here's a question from Sam. If you can build a blaster with a $2,000 tab, what are you building?
Euro Tactics, straight up.
Yeah, it'd probably be an F2 or something similar, and a Euro Tactics.
You heard it here first. Euro all the way, baby!
That's a lot more comfortable. Like when I've seen bands at hardcore and felt it and held it, they're just a lot more comfortable, I reckon. Just for the sport and for the playing wise, the way it sits in your shoulder and like the down bit with the tank, yeah, I reckon. And he's pop up. Yeah, I reckon it's a bit better.
I think there's an advantage to the Euro Tactics too, being almost on par with where a drop stock would be, but on an angled drop stock, you've got more clearance.
Sam's just
but you got more potential to slip too.
Yeah, Sam's just extending it a bit more. Like, are you meaning like a Euro ARP or a Euro M4 build? Like, what style of Euro would you do?
M4.
Go crazy.
Yeah,
do
M4.
A Euro fucking AK-74. I want to see it done. Who's doing it?
Looking at you, Noddy.
I'm a fan of my short little M4 CQB blasters.
Yeah.
I like my M4s as well. I'm not a fan of those skinny mags.
Hey,
no, I don't like them either.
Hey. I love those. I love those. I love ARPs. Get out of here. Get out of here.
No, ARPs are the worst. I tried tuning one, and you go full auto, blip, blip, and then you go to do single, and it's like, the mag's empty. Fuck! Like, tuning them is impossible.
I don't know. That sounds like user error, if you ask me.
Not enough gels in a magazine to test.
I don't really think you need all that many gels, to be honest. But you know.
Sam's just saying, hit up HBA Pumba. He'll look after you for your HBA builds. Man, for $2,000, I'd get another UDR, but I'd get Shaka to do a full auto build. And we put that 52k motor in it, and we see if we could push that 90 rounds a second out of an AEG.
Insane.
Think you need a spring-fed mag there?
Nah, we'll just upgrade mag motors. We'll have to. There'll be some work involved, but I'm sure we could get it under 2,000. Maybe
2 mag motors.
Maybe.
Switch to just a mag on top, just hopper feed it, then you don't have to worry about it. It's dropped in. Who knows?
Hopper fed mag motor would be alright.
I'd be keen. How's the tappetless heads going, Zoogie? I don't know, man. I don't work for Azrael. Nah, they're about
he wishes
3 weeks off, I think. Oh man, if I could work at Azrael's, I would.
Somebody's told us finally. We've been waiting like, who knows when these tappetlesses are coming out? Zoogie's finally just told us.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on this because there's been a lot of things, a lot of testing that they're doing. They're making sure these things are going to be mint for everyone. So, yeah, they're making sure that these are going to be solid product before they release them. But yeah, a month.
Awesome.
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah.
About a month's time.
Yeah.
Around there, guys.
They're getting close. So
just hold steady. They're coming. Don't worry.
Just
Blaston,
wait
the Blaster nearly deafened last speed QB. Mine's not tappetless. Mine's just a DSG. Tappetless is going to be louder. The thing that Shaka had out the back that he sort of full auto burst was tappetless, I believe, at that stage. Whether anyone noticed. It made a lot of people want to cry. A couple of the HPA boys sort of squirted in full auto, like, buh, buh, and Shaka looked at me and he goes, "Am I allowed to full auto?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." Bah! And they all just stopped and looked like, "What the hell was that?" Like, yeah. Don't need a tank on your back. Don't need the tank on your back anymore.
My work here is done.
So, yeah. But I'm lining up. I've got two that I want. One for the Raptor, one for the UDR. Probably got to buy another couple of them as well, just to have them. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway with a couple of Apaches.
Mm. That would be pretty sick. That'd be good.
Good idea.
Might be an idea.
You might have every single broke person in Australia that has a gel blaster tuning in.
Oh, you never know. Look, if you want to get the word out, I mean, by all means. It'll be coming.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Who's the best headhunter best on Headhunters?
Best. I'm guessing he's meaning best player on the Headhunters team, or are you just meaning best person?
I'm gonna say best player.
Best player coming from Sam. He's trying to.
I'm going to vote Quinn, even though he's not been playing, but I've said to a few of the boys, these guys with the soccer instinct, whether it's not getting tackled and the ball taken off them or not getting hit by a ball, they've got the instinct.
And who do you think your worst player is?
Me, because I was out every time last night, first person.
Oh.
We know you love stirring the pot, Sam. God.
I think all the Headhunters are good players. I don't think there's any particular standout in my eyes. We all work together as a team and stuff like that. So I reckon the whole Headhunters team, in my eyes.
Fair call. We've been together for a while, mate.
Yep.
And that's what makes the team really, you start playing more and more together and you start trusting each other with how you will do things. How, know that they're going to do this when you do that sort of thing. Like you'll just start meshing and it works.
Yeah,
well.
You bounce off each other pretty much.
Deadfire, if you could play slappers only on GoldenEye Nintendo 64 style, who would you love to slap up?
Oh my god.
I don't even understand this question. Am I too old?
Slappers was a game mode in the old GoldenEye game where you literally only hit people. It was melee only. You just slap them.
Alright.
I'd love to slap Dodo. I already do slap Dodo.
What? What have I done?
Dude, I slapped you at the Nationals when you made that perfect slide into the photo. You've been trying to slide all day and you missed every one. And then we go to get a photo and just this perfect knee slide in to the photo.
Wasn't even a knee slide, it was just a full-on proper slide. It was just a proper slide right into the photo. No knee pads on, nothing like that, just fucking slid straight in. And I was like, what? And what, that's the only reason why you do that? Nah, fuck off.
I don't think I got it in me to slap anyone.
Apparently.
To be quite honest.
I'd probably slap Cody for buggering his knee up.
You got old Tim here saying everyone wants to slap Dodo. Look, everyone wants to do something to Dodo. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's caused such an interest around me, but why? Why is it always me? I'm getting slapped. I'm getting challenged to 1v1s. I'm being told as long as I get out when they're versing me, they're happy. What is going on?
Sam's just saying, Buddha, you should run for Prime Minister. You're such a diplomatic answer.
Yeah.
If you're up for a toothless Prime Minister, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
It's all about dodging the question.
We'll get a Prime Minister that wants to put gel ball on the map Australia-wide. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Oh, national sport. National sport, guys.
And
I
then,
get paid
and,
to do
then,
this.
and then maybe sneak in the airsoft 6 months later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm happy with gel ball, to be quite honest.
I'm happy with it. For me, airsoft is just it doesn't make any sense why we don't have it. Is more.
Yeah,
you know, I'm happy with gel ball. I love gel ball, but at the same time, it for years, like I just don't understand why we don't have airsoft. So.
And did I read it right in the news the other day? They legit legalised paintball in New South Wales, but they can't have a gel blaster?
They can't have a gel blaster, but they can apply online for their paintball license or something. It made it really easy for paintball markers to be purchased and everything. And then we've got South Australia turning around with
Nerfs.
just old mate going, well, if I put gels in it, it's a gel blaster. Okay, well, you need to register that. Like that. It's ridiculous what's going on down in South Australia.
It's a bit of a joke. It's gone too far. Way too far.
It has.
And look at the result of what's happening now. Sapol's pretty much being sued over it. So
yeah,
they're being told to lawyer
idiots,
up.
man.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Who's suing him? Mattel?
I don't know.
Hasbro actually.
Oh, all right.
Like I'm gonna say, like this is not a sport just for us either, man. We got our kids, our sons, and daughters that want to get into the sport as well.
Yeah.
And they're just killing it for them. You know what I mean? And it's not right, man. It's not right at all.
No.
Soon, South Australia's not gonna be allowed to have anything fun, really.
Yeah.
It's gonna make everything illegal. Soon they'll be, spud guns will be illegal over there. If they're not
pool tables
already,
and pubs will be illegal over there soon because the pool billiards are around. You can throw them like a gel.
Yeah.
Water pistols, water balloons.
Yeah. Water bombs.
It's just ridiculous. It really is. And my heart goes out to all the guys down there the other day when they got the news that it was basically that court case was over. I don't know if you guys know of Rusty or anyone. Rusty, operator down South Australia, great bloke. Man, it was heartbreaking watching the live stream that he did that night. I didn't watch it while he was streaming, unfortunately, but going back and rewatching it, it's just, man, it sucks so bad. It really does.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But they got us behind them anyway. They got Queensland supporting them. So don't worry, South Australia, we got your backs.
Yeah. And I mean, they can still play at the moment. It's just all the loopholes and shit they have to jump through and paperwork they have to do, which is bullshit.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dan's just asking, Dan Fire, Headhunters junior team, have you got any up and comers you're going to train up to take the reins?
I've got a few people in my head. Yeah, I've got a few young kids lined up that I'd really like to give a chance to give them something to aim for, and that aren't in the best of situations. And I've got a couple that I'd be willing to sponsor and buy them blasters and get them running. And so I know I've got a couple. I know Ash has probably got a couple in mind. Yep, I think all the Headhunters have been scouting in this sort of decision.
We have been thinking about it as a team, getting a junior team to help the community grow and get the young guys into it as well. So that's definitely a plan in our books. So yes, Dan, definitely, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah. I'd
talk to you soon, Dan. We need new jerseys. Are they half price for half the size?
Just you boys just run around mid-drift, it'd be great. Yeah, I definitely wish to put together a junior team. I feel like trying to get a team with us damage guys of a junior team, though, with how spread out we are and where we'd find kids from, trying to get everyone there would be
hard.
That's probably the Headhunters' advantage.
Yeah,
the fact that we're all Ipswich.
Yeah. So. Dan's just saying, I'll look after anyone's junior teams. Thanks for looking to the future of the sport. And that's it.
You're welcome, Dan.
I shared it this morning
that's
too.
What it's all about.
TTB put up, they've got their junior league.
Yeah, they're looking for juniors.
They're wanting juniors. Like, get in there. If you've got kids that want to play, reach out to some people. Maybe there's kids that you can like tee up as well. Bring a couple of like half teams together to make a full team. Kids like this stuff. Kids love it. If my kids were old enough, they'd be in it. So, well, at least I know my son would be. I don't know my daughter, but my son
another
would definitely
Toy Soldiers event would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that Nathan did a while ago.
I'd like to see another one of those for the kids.
I took my son to that. I think he was 5 at the time.
Yeah,
he was 5 at the time, and he loved it, man. He had a ball and run around like a madman, and called his hit even though he didn't get hit. Because I got hit, so he'd go hit, walk off with me. I'm like, no, you didn't even get hit, bro. Stay there, I'll come back.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah,
there's always been a growing room involved, so
yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to get these kids in there and going.
Yeah,
definitely.
Get them in now.
Keep the generation of the sport going for many, 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 many years, hopefully.
Definitely.
Forever.
I've just got a private message from.
I'd love to see it in the Olympics, actually. Speedball. That's one thing I would love to see.
Cool.
Yeah, that I would really love to see that.
Well, they've been pushing paintball for a while, haven't they? I know they were talking about paintball for a bit as an Olympic sport.
I mean, if that happened, that'd be interesting too.
Yeah, I mean, if paintball can do it, 100% speedball can do it. Like,
exactly.
Can do it.
I think speedball, SpeedQB would be a better platform than paintball would, I think.
Yeah.
Just with the rules and regulations, whereas paintball, you can go to one field to another and it's just all so irregular, whereas the SpeedQB fields try to follow a certain format to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
I think it's a more uniform sport.
I definitely feel like if we can have skateboarding and snowboarding, BMX riding, and they're pushing for video game tournament to be Olympic sport now. I know they're like Dota and StarCraft are on the list of possible Olympic sport games. If we can have video games and extreme sports like that, why can't we have SpeedQB or paintball or just some sort of combat sport?
Some form of speedball. Yeah.
It'd be great.
Well, they got like fencing and stuff like that, so I can't see why not. Speedball can't be in it as well. So.
What's up, Bubba?
There's a scary part on Bugsnaps, Daddy.
There's a scary part on Bugsnaps. Come here. Get the lights on it.
But yeah, that's where I love to see the sport go into the Olympics.
I'm sure everyone would love to see it go in that direction, and myself, I would love to see it go there. But first, I want airsoft, and then Olympics. Let's go.
Let's
go. Gold for the future, right there. Let's go.
Definitely.
I'll amend my statement from before. I'm happy with gel ball, but airsoft for SpeedQB would be dope. Okay?
Yeah.
If I'm going to play on a field with kids, I'll stick to my gel blaster. You can shoot me with airsoft, I don't care. But the only reason I want an airsoft blaster is for SpeedQB.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second, guys. The daughter's gotten scared on the game, so I'm just going to make sure she's okay.
You're right.
Oh, good, mate.
Oh, God. My hat is going everywhere right now. It is not staying on my head, that's for sure. Oh. Do we have any more questions for our lovely viewers? Our viewers have any lovely questions for our guest tonight? My God, I am losing the plot hard. Or in return, again, do you guys have any questions for me at the moment? It's like years away. Like, feel free to ask. I will answer and relay these questions as best I can. So,
No, I don't think I got many questions, really.
I feel like we're slowly hitting that time of the night, or of the stream, because it seems that everyone's getting a bit burnt out on questions by the looks of it. I'm looking up through the chat, and I just can't seem to find any more questions at the moment.
Any more questions? Oh, guys, ask us away. Go on. Nothing's off the cards.
Yeah, come on. I'm sure these guys have plenty of answers for your questions, so hit them up. And again, in return, if it doesn't have to be at them, you could even aim it at me if you want, or aim it at Zuggy when he comes back. All these questions, we'll answer all of them.
Yeah, let's pick on Zuggy. He's not in the room.
Yeah, well, maybe not do that. Tim's here, and I know Tim will relay everything back to him. I can't do that. I can't risk that.
I mean it in a good way.
It'll be in a good way, but it'll come back and bite me in the ass. I'm watching you, Tim. I know you're still there.
What's your favourite blaster, Dodo?
My favourite blaster?
Yeah.
Like as a stock blaster, or as in a
any can be any. Your favourite?
Oh, look, you got me torn here. I'm a big ARP fan.
Yep.
But also a really big high capper fan.
Yep.
And
yep.
That's where it's gonna get difficult. I love high cappers. My dream is to have a HPA high capper with my M4 with an M4 adapter and take it onto a field and just wreck house.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. What about you, Zuggy? Your favourite blaster?
I'm an M4 boy. I love my M4. I love my UDR. Like absolutely loving that thing actually. But that little beast that I made out of a Gen 9 is probably my favourite just because of how fun it is. It's like this big. No buttstock. Taped the battery onto the front of it. I ran all the wires forward. Little 4-inch bloody hand guard. Like it's tiny. It's a pistol.
Yeah.
That's my little fun thing. My favourite. So.
I've got an SLR like that with a battery box on top and little wire connectors at the back to cover up and go into the battery box. So no stock on it. Custom 3D printed handguard little thing that I'm actually using on my HPA at the moment to make it nice and short.
Oh, nice.
Dan's just saying Rusty down in South Australia loves his ARP, but he reckons the skinny mag wouldn't bother him because he gets hit before he runs out of gels. Yeah.
Very cool.
You run out of gels before you test it. You've only got to mag prime the thing that's out of gels already.
It's like the MP5 with their stick mags, man. I got like 6 of those stick mags, and you just feel like by the time it feeds up, half the mag's gone. So you need to like prime it, then refill it, and then use it just to get the most out of it.
Yep, I got one of them MP5s.
Yeah, mine shut itself. I'm having to get it fixed. I don't know whether the blowback system jammed everything up or what, but it was firing really well to start with when I first got it, and then after about 3 or 4 games, it just shut itself. So,
yep,
fun stuff. Yeah, but might.
I think we'll reach that time tonight.
Yeah. See if there's any other questions.
I've already put the question out there.
You already did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we might wrap this up then.
But before we go, we got many things. One, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
We always
thank
love
you for having us.
We always love having
guys, cheers.
Different guests coming on all the time. I always get a message about 2 days prior to these going, hey, we're getting these people. I go, sweet. As always, again, Zuggy does all the work here. I'm just a pretty face that just kind of sits around,
Helps the conversation keep going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He's my co-host. He does work. He says he doesn't, but he does.
Really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your days to spend some time with us.
What we do.
Love chatting with you guys. It's good to know you guys on another level as well. So, thanks again,
definitely.
guys.
That's it.
Yeah, we really appreciate anyone that comes on this stream, anyone that's watching the stream. Thank you for watching. This is something that's turned into a little love of mine that Even the wife's really backing me with it. She's loving me getting out and doing this with the community. So thank you, everyone. I do really. Thank you. That's all I can say.
Trust me. Whenever we're around each other, you go, "Oh my god, I can't believe how much this is like really taking off."
This is taking off. I need to do this now.
And he's like, "Oh my god, oh my god," and I'm just like, chill.
Question for everyone out there, whether you watch this later or watch this now. If I were to have a few people internationally wanting to come onto the stream, would you like it on the Thursdays, like we're doing now? Or should we leave the Thursdays for our local Speed QB teams and Speedsoft teams, and do maybe a Monday stream once a month with an international guest or guests? If you guys could tell me what you want in that, I'll be happy. I'm kind of swaying more towards leaving Thursday as the local and Mondays as an international once a month, but I'd love your input. If you could hit me up, let me know what you think's best. It'd be great.
Very, very much trying to, expand the horizons here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now, I think your Thursday's a good day for you. If you're going to pick a team out of the hardcore roster or out of any of the other teams, I think everyone tunes in for Hypecat and hardcore and the games and stuff like that. And then the day after is my first time on Discord, so next Thursday I know where I'll be.
Patrol, Daddy.
Paw Patrol's on the other PlayStation.
Okay.
Why don't you...
Paw Patrol, be there on the double.
But
yeah.
All of a sudden now people are commenting.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Ben's just reared his head into Higgs saying, "I came for the Zuggy and stayed for the Dodo."
Oh, he's changed it around.
Oh!
It used to be came for the Dodo and stayed for the Zuggy. I'm fucking hurt. Yeah, Dan, I've recently been told that I am now going to be having every second Monday off to start working through my long service leave. So another day of stream. Yeah, more job all the time.
What's that?
I just want to give a quick shout out to the boys too.
Yeah.
Quinn, Mitch, Reese. Who else we got?
You got Aaron, Chop,
Mitchie, Aaron, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What
That's
a
his
name.
his speedball name. Yeah.
What a name.
Cody, yeah. All the boys in the Headhunters, give them all a shout out.
Nice.
So yeah, be sure to hit up the Headhunters guys. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. Hit them up. They're always putting up lots of
come to our Facebook page, give us a like.
Yeah.
You can chuck stuff up on our Facebook page. We don't mind you advertising on there as well.
It's a public group. Jump on and have a yarn with us or hit us up.
Yep.
Invite us to a game.
Yeah, if you want to train with us, message us. Always willing to train with different teams.
I'm sure, Zuggy, you got something right there you want to shout out.
Yeah, so last week we cut the stream pretty quick. I didn't get a chance to this, but guys, if you're looking for M4 stands, 0 caliber, it's Leo from Defiance. He's looking after people, man. These $35 for one of these. It's sturdy. 3D prints them himself. Hit them up. They're a great product. Tidies up your table a bit. Just yeah. Also, don't forget, for all of our damage followers and fans, if you go to Azrael's DMG 15, we'll get you 15% off store-wide. Keep that in mind, because the anodized scythe boxes and stuff are coming in soon, if you're wanting one of those.
Can't miss out on that stuff. And they just recently stocked in dye masks. So
yes, dye masks now. So
if you need a dye mask,
if they've got any left, I think they only had like 4 of them in stock or something. Yeah. Sam, you get a shout out. Thanks, Sam, for always being here. There you go, buddy.
Oh, what? Okay, if we're doing that, we may look at Callum one too.
Callum's always here. Bed's always here. It's always the same faces. It's great.
Too many people to shout out. Everyone everyone watching right now, shout out. There we go.
Shout out to everyone, guys.
Yeah.
We gotta globalize it all.
I'd like to thank Dan as well from Fire for turning up last night and dropping off not just our jerseys but the other boys' jerseys just before the game.
Yeah, Defiance and Slope Raiders. He had everyone.
Appreciate that, Dan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. He
Mate, it was like 3 minutes to spare.
Nice work.
But yeah, thanks everyone again. As I said, I wouldn't do this if I didn't have people really watching, and that I'm loving this. Thanks. Keep coming back every Thursday. Like, comment, follow. I've got to do that.
Yeah,
hit that bell if you want to see notifications. I don't know.
It's our contractually obligated to say all this now.
Yeah. I've got to, so, but yeah, thanks everyone. And yeah, we'll see you next Thursday.
Next week.
Thank you. See ya.
See you later, guys. I'll be seeing you anyway. I'll be watching.
Thanks, guys. Later.
You got a Discord virgin here.
Oh, God.